So I forgot to video this when I woke up, but this morning I had just 2 slices of toast, just normal white bread. If you want to be super healthy, I would recommend maybe going for brown bread, obviously. And I had 45 grams of peanut butter with this. So this is just Tesco's own peanut butter. You can get better options, of course. But peanut butter is really good for adding in extra calories. It's really easy to pack on calories. It says here for a 15 gram serving, can you see that? There's 95 calories, hopefully that steadies. No, it's not happening. So that's basically like 1 tablespoon of that gives you 100 calories. So I've obviously had 3, so there's an easy 300 calories right top of your toast. So easy calories to get in. And as well, while I was in the gym this morning, just before I started training, about an hour before I started training, I had a protein shake of SAS's WPI 180. I have basically used a strawberry one. It's just a plain whey protein. It's basically to have a bit of protein in before my training to prevent muscle breakdown. If you'd be interested in checking out SAS's protein, you just go to sas.com and you could use, sasnutrition.com, and you can use my code Bradley10 to get discount on that. I'd highly recommend the WPI 180, so that's just a plain whey protein with the banana flavour, strawberry flavour and toffee flavour. They're my 3 favourite flavours, to be honest. I've tried every one of them now. I'm not a big chocolate protein fan, but a lot of people say to me that chocolate protein is a good protein as well. I've tried it, but again, I'm just not a big fan of chocolate protein. Alright people, so just came in for the gym, and first thing I'm going to have is a banana fucking post-workout carbs. Bananas. So I like pretty yellow bananas, to be honest. That's my kind of favourite type. I'm going to eat this right now, and then I'm going to start preparing kind of like a post-workout meal. I'm just going to have tuna with rice. If you've not tried that combo, my girlfriend showed me it and it's fucking awesome. So give that a try, people. So I'm literally chowing down this banana right now because I'm fucking starving. Excuse my language. So tuna and rice is a pretty simple combo to make. You can take the rice out of the packet, put the tuna through it, and then microwave it all together, but I think I'm just going to microwave the rice and just put the tuna in cold and just kind of break it up with the fork. The rice should hopefully heat it up. So my favourite rice is the firecracker rice. It's pretty spicy, put it into spicy foods, and then just a normal can of tuna and spring water. And that post-workout hydration, obviously. Thank you SAS for the protein shaker. So let's just go back to the microwave for 2 minutes. Let that microwave, well done that. Bit of tuna cracked. I'm just going to kind of drain this over the sink. Can never get this thing to work, man, so hopefully it works as you do. Yes, there we go, we're in luck. I don't know, I can never get this thing to work. There must be some sort of technique to it I'm missing. Drain all that water out. Just don't want the kitchen to stink, run some cold water with that. So that's it drained. I'll just open this up with a fork. There's a fork. If I could get this open, that would be, there we go. So, just normal tuna. Just going to kind of break this up when we can. And then, once the rice is ready, I'll just whack the rice in a bowl and then mix this through it. And that'll be a wee simple post-workout meal. Got about 25 to 30 grams of protein in a can of tuna. And that rice, I think there's about 320 odd calories, so maybe about roughly 60 grams of carbs, 50 grams of carbs, can't remember exactly what it was. Alright, there you go, post-workout meal. Just whack this rice in here, nice and fluffy. Love it. Some tuna through this. You never know, this could be disgusting. It's my first time trying it with cold tuna, but hey, sure it will be decent. If you think this is a strange combo, right, trust me, don't knock it till you've tried it. I thought it was a weird combo until I did try it. It was pretty fucking decent. Moment of truth. Banging. There we go. So that's a quick and easy post-workout meal. Kind of pretty much anybody can do, and it's pretty good for on the go. As you can take the cans of tuna pretty much anywhere, and rice, all you need is a microwave. So easy post-workout meal, or just a meal if somebody's trying to bulk up in general. Right, so I've just finished the tuna and rice, but I'm still hungry. So it's about 2 o'clock in the day, and I've not had much to eat yet. So I've only had roughly about 1,000 calories now, and it takes me about 3,500 calories to gain weight. So I'm still hungry. So I'm going to make something else, and what I'm thinking I'm going to make is bagels with butter. Oh my god, love it. I would usually have the bigger bagels, but my mum bought bagel thins, so just gonna have to deal with that. But actually, I'll probably have 3 of them, and then I'm gonna go for a shower since I'm just finished training and I'm pretty sweaty. Oh, and as well, just while I remember this, so I'm getting dinner made for me tonight. A kind of like a Chinese style curry, so I know I'm gonna have 300 grams of chicken breast in it, a packet of rice, so I'm eating rice twice a day. Hey ho, what can you do? I like rice anyway, and a curry sauce. I don't even have it. In fact, I do it in this Mayflower curry sauce. It's a good curry my girlfriend makes. But see, if you're dieting, this is a really good sauce to use. It's only about 100 calories a serving, and it really makes your food taste so much better. So I'll kind of account for all that sort of stuff, and yeah. So I account for that stuff and into my fitness pal, and then I know how much calories I've still got to play about with before I have my dinner, if that makes sense. So I then know how much I can eat, because I'm a greedy guy and I love to eat a lot. I find gaining weight relatively easy. It's just muscle mass is maybe not the best, but actually eating the food, I find that pretty easy. So all this food is just amazing for me. So I've just remembered a good little tip to show people. So depending on how you find gaining weight, right? So if gaining weight's a hard issue for you, I would say don't even bother counting stuff like sauce, butter, etc. If you really struggle to get calories in, I wouldn't even think about it, just think about it as extra bonus calories. But if you do find gaining weight relatively easy, you obviously don't want to go crazy and gain a lot of body fat while trying to gain muscle. So what I would say is, let's see stuff like butter on that, or peanut butter, weigh it out. How you'd weigh out how much butter you've got is by, if you can see this little scale here, I'm going to move this a little bit closer so you can see that better. So see this scale here, turn that on. I'm not sure if you can see the number. You know what? I'm just going to take this out and show you. So as I say, the scale here is at 0, right? So I would empty the butter, so take the lid off butter, weigh it. So then once I know the weight, 272. Oh, there's my bagel just popped. Sorry, once I weigh it, I would 0 the scale, so then say 0, use the butter I'm going to use, and then put this back on, and then it would say, for example, I used 15 grams, it would come up saying minus 15, and that would tell you you've used 15 grams of butter, and that's how you track that. It's a wee question I get asked quite a lot, so hopefully that helps some people out. So this is just another meal before I have my dinner, kind of late on tonight, so it's roughly about 5 o'clock now. And what I'm going to have is, because I need more fats and carbs into my diet today, after my food, after I've worked out what's in my dinner. So I'm going to basically have a bowl of oats, which is 100 grams of oats, and then I'll probably put 2 big scoops of peanut butter in it, probably in for about 40 grams, maybe 50. Basically that'll help me, obviously the oats will help me up my carbs, and the peanut butter will help me up my fats. I'll also be having my oats with milk in them, as I'm trying to gain weight. Again, the milk will give me extra calories. Obviously the milk will be easy calories to get into because you're like drinking it, if you will. If I was trying to lose weight, I'd probably do it with boiling water. It's obviously not as good with the water, but hey ho, gotta do what you gotta do. So first thing first, going to just turn this round, so we bring this down here, and I'm going to see, can you see the zero in that? Let's move it there. Right, so first thing we'll obviously put the bowl. Oops. Got this wee cupboard. So we'll put this bowl on the scale. I can see here it reads 473, so that's how much the bowl weighs. I'll zero that, and then that goes to zero, and then I'm just going to pour oats in until it goes to 100 grams. And there we go, 100 grams. There's 100 grams of oats, so I'm going to now zero that and add in 200 mils of semi-skim milk. How's that looking? So, kind of trial and error with how you like the consistency of your oats. So, I like them runny, but not too runny. No, I'm going to up this to 250. Nah, 250 should be cool. Come on, there we go. So 100 ml of water would weigh 100 grams. So I'm saying 100 ml of milk roughly weighs 100 grams. So I'm putting 250 ml of milk into this, so it's roughly 250 grams. It's not exactly right, but it's relatively close. So I'm not going to sweat it over the few calories. So let's take that off there. Turn that off. Can you see this bowl again? There we go. So mix this up with a spoon. Make sure all the oats gonna get moist, if you will. Moist, that's some word. So there you go. Oats all mixed in. Might not be able to see that because of the light. So I'll microwave that now for 2 minutes. So as I said, we'll be adding in peanut butter, a wee bit of cinnamon and a tiny pinch of salt into the oats. Obviously plain old oats are pretty boring taste, so peanut butter makes them taste nice as well as the cinnamon, and the salt kind of adds a wee bit of something different to it. So if you've never tried salt in your oats, I'd recommend you try it, so it's pretty decent. So firstly, just mix them up a wee bit since I've just out the microwave. Actually a wee bit too dry, so I microwaved them for 3 minutes in total. Probably recommended about 2.5 minutes, but I can deal with it. So add in a wee tiny bit of cinnamon. The top around like that. A little tiny pinch of salt. Just a tiny wee bit of salt, just to kind of add something to the flavour. Mix all that in. So it smells amazing because of the cinnamon. Tastes good too. They are a little tiny bit too thick for my liking, so I'm going to add a little wee bit of milk. So this wee spot of milk I'm really going to track as I'm trying to bulk up anyway. I've got that bit a little... let me start again. So I'm not going to track that little bit of milk added in there. That's just a wee pinch, and it's not going to affect my total daily calories that much. But it's going to obviously moisten up the oats for me, which is ideal. And now comes the fun part. So I'm going to add in, let's call it 40 grams of peanut butter. So I've zeroed the scale again, so you can't see that. Zeroed the scale again. So it's 22. $35. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. And let's go a tiny bit more. It's 38. So I'm just going to call it 38 grams. I'll round that up to 40. Mix it in, and there you go. Oats and peanut butter. Awesome. So there you go, there's the finished article. May not look amazing, may not sound appetising, but actually tastes pretty nice. The reason I went for this as well is because it's low sugar. I've been trying to not eat lots of sugary sweets and stuff like that while I'm bulking up. I'm trying to get actually like good whole food calories. So obviously, a wee bit of oats there, I'll just eat that. Obviously oats aren't got any sugar in them. Peanut butter has a little bit added, and then there's no sugar and cinnamon or the salt. So this is chicken for the curry, so we've chopped up about, I think it's 800 grams out there. I'm going to have roughly about 300, but Mum, my wee brother and the girlfriend needs to have some. chopped peppers there, and we're going to have some rice. Again, rice twice in one day. Just as well, rice is nice. And we'll also be using this Mayflower curry sauce, like I said before. And this is a finished article. Chinese curry made by yours truly. And a wee can of Pepsi Max to max. Watch that do. So it's now roughly about 9 o'clock at night, and I've still got to get in like 700 calories. So I've hit pretty much all my fats, but I still need to get carbs in. Protein's kind of a wee bit over. So to basically get the last bit of calories in before I go to bed, I'm having 5 Weetabix. I'll add 300ml of semi-skim milk with that, and then to top it off, a Belvita soft bake. Wee bit low on fruit and veggie day, but I'll just eat more tomorrow to kind of make up for that. And I'll explain in the next clip why I have to eat so much. Not everybody have to eat this much, it's just because, well, I'll explain that tomorrow. Peace out. Alright people, so I hope you enjoyed that full day of eating video. I done this just because I had a few requests for the client and kind of message on Instagram, just people wanting to know what I would usually eat in a full day. So I just kind of went about going through my diet the way I usually would. So firstly, I never mentioned this in the video, but I meant to say I drink about 3 to 4 litres a day minimum, probably about 4 litres a day minimum, and that can go up to about maybe 6. Just kind of constant drinking water, keep myself hydrated. So the muscles are made up of about 80% water, so keeping hydrated will kind of keep muscles looking fuller and bigger. So first thing I want to kind of cover is how I track my diet. So I track my diet through a method called flexible dieting. That basically means I just track my calories as I go throughout the day. I don't have a set meal plan that I follow. Reason I don't follow a meal plan is because my days are so kind of busy and I'm out and about so much and up and down to the gym. I don't really have like a set routine. So I'm basically, it would be kind of hard to maintain that meal plan. So what I do is flexible dieting. I basically track my diet through an app called MyFitnessPal, and through this app it tells you your calories and macros to hit. So macros would be protein, carbs and fats, and I just enter each food that I eat and as I'm eating it, or if I know I'm going to be eating a meal, like for example in this video when I knew I was going to have the Chinese curry, I entered that ahead of time to then kind of let myself know how much calories I had left to play about with before I ate that, and how much macros I had. So that kind of brings me on to my second point. While doing this flexible dieting, the first thing I kind of prioritise is obviously getting in the calories, but make sure I get enough protein in first. So I'll kind of think and plan ahead about my meals. So for example, again adding in that Chinese curry ahead, that told me how much protein I had to get in for the rest of my meals before and after. So this is a kind of good way to ensure you do get enough protein in daily, because you could end up at the end of the night